Right, I am up against Matt Ronin in week 3 of the GLDL. I am 0-2, he is 0-2. We both obviously want to win. It would be really nice to get one. He sent me his terrors across. It has nothing like what I was expecting, basically. Yeah, really surprising. No Ogapon. Scrafty, Terrifier, Totera, Terrifier, Comfort Ghost, Articuno Ghost, Chimpow Poison. And he's got Rayquaza, which I sort of expected. I really thought he'd have something for my what does Totera do? Jeez. I didn't even look at it thinking it was probably too bad, but could it be special Rayquaza? Let's not fall too far behind here. Toteras have Wide Guard. I feel like it might have Wide Guard. That's not really going to affect me anyway. No, it doesn't. Maybe it does get it. Oh, that's not where I should be looking. It does get Wide Guard. Frostmoth looks pretty good here. I don't think I'll bring in game 1. I think I'm going to go those to start with. I've got King's Rock Dragapult. I mean, I think... Yeah, I guess it's got good physical bulk. Maybe I should have thought more about it, Totera. It's got good physical bulk. Can't be crit for whatever that's worth. Not much, I'd say. Good physical bulk and good physical attack. Vivian Collator. Okay, so I get my... boost. He doesn't get his boost. Dragapult stats obviously aren't lowered. Thanks to Charles, I have a good suggestion and play rough for this Comfey, but I kind of suspect this looks like Trick Room, doesn't it? It really looks like Trick Room. What have I got to stop Trick Room here? Nothing. He's just going to fake me out and set it. Guess what I will do is try to punish him if he doesn't fake me out. Okay. So do I let a free switch happen here? I don't think so. I think I'm going to double protect here. Well, he could be setting... He likes to set up, is the issue. I'm a bit worried about a flying move on this thing and a setup move, so I'm just going to protect. Oh, that didn't work very well. It's gone extremely badly, in fact. I'm a bit surprised by that. Because it feels like I had the option to coaching. Okay, I did set up. Disable's obviously not going to do anything there. Grass and Ground into Ogapon, neither are particularly good. You can get another coaching off here. And I have all physical attackers, okay. I think I need to hope I can survive. Double. Double boosted. Whatever. I could have protected. That second turn was bad. Just didn't punish, I guess, specifically coaching enough. He's terrifying as Torterra. How do I feel about that? If it's Terra Blast, it's pretty bad. It probably is Terra Blast, and I get nothing out of Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Well, on the plus side, it wasn't Terra Blast. On the downside, he's now plus Infinity. So I guess his last one's Rayquaza with extreme speed. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. Probably double protect here. Sends out Articuno again. I'm faster than it. 2 turns left to trigger him. I think I just double protect, yeah. Okay. Okay, he Earthquakes. Yeah, slash is okay. Do I take that? Probably not. I can tear, but that doesn't do anything. If I can attack off, should I just switch? I can switch into... Problem is, if I switch into Incin, I lower his attack, I lose my boost. Maybe I just go for double with both of these. I think that's probably right, and hope that I get one of them. Oh, it doesn't work. That one doesn't work? Okay. It's going to be embarrassing if I lose this, if I survive this. Well, it won't be that embarrassing, because I'll still be around to make my attack next turn. I don't think I'm going to survive though. Yeah, no. Okay. So Will-O-Wisp into a Terrifier was not good. Incineroar into this combination is not good. So I've got some things to think about here. Okay, that's Clear Amulet. We can see a competitive boost here, yep. The issue is there's no real reason for him to protect here, so I've just got to fake it out still. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a crit probably. Interesting. I'll get my fake out off. Oh, he just double protects. If I had no psychic and flying moves, maybe this is doable. I don't think it really is, but maybe. Maybe with a crit knockoff. Oh yeah, that's not even close to doing enough. Alright. Guess I got a Terran Incineroar, but it really didn't matter. Okay, that wasn't good. In fact, I was go so far as to say it was bad. On the plus side, Frostmoth looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. I think I have to lead Frostmoth into this. Well, do I? Like, that went well for him, but is he going to say, well, there's no way I can lead the same thing? Potentially. And Zapdos looked pretty good into what we saw there. So that's to switch into a ground move. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, so what should I have done there? I think that turn 2 was the big mistake. Where I just let him get the switch in, like protecting my... letting that switch in into coaching happen, which I don't know if I could have seen that coming, but I could have certainly done something a bit different. Disable, the speculative disable was, well, it wasn't that ridiculous because Air Slash into Ogerpon is a fairly, like Ogerpon's threatening you. It's actually, you know, it's pretty optimistic to expect that nothing too bad's going to happen there. Like Ogerpon does hit hard, but and then the next turn, Will-O-Wisping into the Terrifier was a clear mistake. I don't think it was really a game-losing mistake necessarily, but it was a clear mistake. So this Champao, which is the adjustment I'm kind of worried about. No, it's Comfey. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Comfey also does Trick Room. Right, so maybe I just have to protect here. This should get that. I think I'll just do this. Well, he's going to reveal that I'm, hopefully what he thinks is I'm Covert Cloak, but oh, wow, that didn't do very much. Okay. But I'm actually Ice Scales. That just did not KO. Right, fair enough. I can't let coaching just body me again. I think I can afford to Will-O-Wisp that thing. So now if he goes for the same play, I get to Ice Beam the switch in. If he Terra fires Scrafty, that's fine. I should survive this, right? Yeah, okay. Six Kings Rock. Wonder what Comfey's going for. I guess a setup move? It's gotta be, doesn't it? No Floral Healing, okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I protect Dragon Bolt here. Like he's not going to expect protect, and he's probably going to. I mean, if Knockoff knocks out Frostmoth, which is possible, Drain Punch shouldn't. Okay, that did a lot. Oh, he's also not. Wait, he Floral Healing slowly. What is Comfey's other ability? Flower Veil and Natural Cure. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what Caesar is. It's that thing. Okay, so he's It's got a pretty easy Earthquake here. I think I'm going to switch out into... I could protect Frostmoth and switch into Zapdos. Yeah, I think that's the play. He goes coaching Earthquake. Well, he won't Earthquake, will he? He's just going to go for a knockout into both, I think. So I think this makes sense. I don't think you can coaching because then you have to Earthquake. And I can... Well, I guess you could coaching Terrafire. Well, you can't Earthquake, but you could just go for Frostmoth. So it's got Protect, 2 ground moves, probably it's a grass move, so Zapdos is pretty good against it. Which is good, because I need something. Oh, he did Earthquake himself. Should have put Wide Guard on this Frostmoth, but I didn't. So many turns of Trick Room are left. 1. So I can switch out Frostmoth to sack it. To sack Dragapult. I can Thunderbolt that. Caesar. Then I can bring Frostmoth back in. Hopefully be in a position to KO both these things. Well, actually I won't be able to KO Scrafty because I don't do enough damage with Bug Buzz, but... So I guess if I'm... Alright, so Dragapult goes in. Wow, okay. Drain Punch is Dragapult. It's pretty good for me, I think. Probably. Well, he hasn't got the ability to set up Trick Room with this current lead. Disable Drain Punch. I think I just Dragon Darts here and Thunderbolt. Dragapult because I haven't got my... No, I haven't got my... I could disable something. That doesn't seem like it does anything. I could Will-O-Wisp that. I think I prefer the damage. This didn't do very much last time. This I'm not expecting to do too much either. No, it doesn't. That's good. Knocks off my berry. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Maybe I should have burnt it. How much damage am I going to do with Thunderbolt into that? I think this is fine, yeah. Okay. So, the risk is... I've got Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt, this is double KO. The risk is he swaps out the Scrafty. So I could Ice Beam it and Thunderbolt. That way if Rayquaza comes in. No, I need to Bug Buzz because I don't want Zapdos to take any more damage. I mean, the swap is really obvious. Maybe I should have played around it. But I just don't want to stay in and get hit by Also, there's no guarantee that he has the last Pokemon is actually Rayquaza. I nearly did it. I don't know what Miyabi is. Yeah, it's Rayquaza, okay. Okay. And he protects that, interesting. So I Thunderbolt. Can't get around extreme speed. He can switch back in off his Terrapagos. So I could go protect Tailwind because he's going to have to target my Frostmoth. I think this is right. Surely he has to target Frostmoth here, and I thought he had to switch too, but I guess not. Okay, it's slow Rayquaza. I faint. That should be fine. I think. Dragon Pulse, interesting. Is it fine? If he's mixed and he extreme speed Frostmoth, is there a way around that? I think it's Ice Beam that and Sacred Sword looked like it did almost exactly that much last time. Could easily switch. I'm not prepared to assume he's going to be mixed. Okay. This should put me in a good spot, I think. Assuming I hit player off. And I'm also assuming that yeah, okay. Ice Beam, play rough. Right, I didn't see an item. Could easily be choice specs. Frostmoth was really good there. Really, really good. I think his adjustment is going to be to bring Chimpao. Probably. Issue is if I'm wrong and I lead. Yeah, I would like to choose GLDL. Okay. Dragon Ball has not done a lot, to be honest. So I could lead Zacian Incineroar. Issue is, if he leads Articuno, that's not good, but I don't think he's leading Articuno into my lead that I just did then. Maybe he is. It's not ideal to have to lead Zacian into the Scrafty stuff. Yeah, it would be nice if Dragon Ball had a non Because like the fake out's guaranteed Trick Room, so he has to lead it, right? Or it's almost guaranteed Trick Room. No, it's not guaranteed if I lead Incineroar. So maybe I Incineroar plus... I mean, I didn't see the item on either of those things. Just kind of suspect Covert Cloak on that Articuno, but... Maybe I should just let Ogerpon. He's seeing that he's crafty every time. Surely I can get something better up with that, but we'll see. No, Articuno's Ghost, so that's for fake out. Okay, nice. Comfey's also Ghost. I'm faster. So you'd have to expect Ghost Terror on Comfey here. Have I seen Scrafty's item? I haven't. I'm still going to make him go for the Terror, I think. Like, just show it to me. I don't think I'd get that much out of faking out Scrafty. I mean, I guess we'll see. Because if I can stop the Trick Room, then that's a really, really big point in my favour. Like, his whole strategy to beat me is around Trick Room. Okay, he does Terror, that's fine. Like, I could have got a fake it into Scrafty, but sort of so be it. Oh, I mean, he really Drain Punched Frostmoth. That's probably a good play, really. Oh, I was gonna say I'll take any luck I can get, but guess I won't because, yeah, that's So I could double protect here, but I really don't want to Okay, immediate Thaw. Could have faked out Scrafty and still have my Sash, that would have been nice. Gonna buck buzz this thing. Just Flare Blitzing, because if it's Torterra that comes in for the Comfey slot, well, that's good and bad with Flare Blitz. I'm assuming it's Torterra and Articuno in the back. Knock off. That doesn't do much. Knocks off my Citrus Berry, I guess. Okay, there does not go Comfey. I think that's actually pretty good for me. Yeah, I don't quite understand what's going on with this Comfey set. Why is it not priority? I don't think it's mode made any difference, but well, actually it would make a difference here because I couldn't bug buzz the Scrafty to death before Comfey gets its move off. I think I will knock off this turn and bug buzz. Yep, that seems pretty safe. The advantage of doing it this way is I can switch out and then come back and intimidate Torterra. The disadvantage is if he goes for the coaching. I mean, it'd be bold move to go for the coaching. Yeah, okay. Try and punch into its Incineroar. So the crit, or just do a lot more that time? I knocked it off last time, that's why. Okay. me there. And I get a nice bug buzz off. Two turns left of Trick Room. Frostmoth looks pretty safe here. I think I can protect Incineroar, and Frostmoth is really good into what he's potentially got in the back though. But he's not going to expect Protect on Incineroar. And I can go before Comfy, okay. Well, nothing wants to take an Ice Beam here. That's the other thing I was thinking. There's no switch that's really good into Ice Beam. We're about to find out if it's Sash. This looks like a coaching to me. Well, no, it doesn't make sense to be a coaching. If it's mixed, it does. It's a Drain Punch, okay. Yeah, no one expects the Protect Incineroar. Hopefully this isn't Sash. Have I seen the Sash? I'm just losing my mind. No, I don't think I have seen the Sash. Alright, so now all I've got to do is prevent Trick Room from getting back up. Frostmoth, which I was toing and froing about bringing. Oh, interesting. Well, I didn't expect that. I think I switch into Zapdos. So he has Terrid. I mean, one turn left to Trick Room. I'm slow. He's got he can Sucker Punch. No, he can Sucker Punch and Drain Punch Incin. Which means maybe the double switch is what's on. That's a bit too risky, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough to go down here. Yeah. Happy enough to go down here, I think. Okay. Don't think I'm going to KO that. Interesting. Should have Ice Beamed, I guess. It's on pretty low health. Maybe I'll KO it. Well, I'm expecting not to get a move off, honestly. Guess we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's pretty good for me. So he has seen my Yache Berry. Well, that's pretty nice, I think. I can protect Zapdos here and switch Incin in. Intimidate both. Does Frostmoth have any value that justifies switching Incin in here? It can't be faked out. Whereas Zapdos is certainly going to be faked out here. I guess I could switch. He's going to fake out Zapdos, isn't he? That's the most likely play. So I can switch in Incineroar. I think I don't want to go full. Like I could protect this. I could protect this Frostmoth, but I just feel like I've got such a big lead that I'd be stupid to risk it. Yeah, that's the fake out I was expecting. Nice spinner into Zapdos, okay. Which is Incineroar, which takes it. Okay. Frostmoth is an absolute hero. Was the last slot on the team. I guess there's no reason not to fake out Bug Buzz here, I don't think. Yeah, Frostmoth was the last slot I brought. I thought it was going to be good. Well, actually, I was tossing up whether it was going to be good. It looked really good offensively. It looked hard to manage, which I guess is the Frostmoth experience, but it looked really good offensively, and I'm glad I brought it. Dragon Darts, King's Rock Dragapult didn't do anything. Disappointing. Yeah, just keep attacking. I mean, I'm sort of assuming this is over. It is over. There's no way for him to come back from this. Is it Sash? Probably. Yep. I guess I'll bring out Sash in. I guess technically the thing to do is preserve differential here. This doesn't feel particularly sporting, but we need all the wins we can get, so I'm just going to do it. In case he likes sucker punches, yeah, that's why I did that. Felt like I got away with one there. His team was really not what I was expecting. I was dead set on Ogapon coming. Let me look at the team, because there was at least one other thing I was pretty sure he was going to bring that he didn't bring. Yeah, there was at least one other thing I was expecting and that he didn't bring. No, there wasn't something I was really expecting. I did think Toxtricity was likely-ish, and Cinderace, Scarf Cinderace was likely-ish. But yeah, I did not expect Trick Room. I was genuinely thinking, can he Trick Room Articuno? I thought, really, he can't. His team's too fast. But the Torterra actually looked really good into my team, and I had not even considered it. Frosmoth, fortunately, was incredible. So, yeah. Escape with one there. Really needed a win in this league. It's been a tough start. I've been beaten pretty badly. That was like I was on the edge of losing in 2 games there. Game 2, I was really close to losing. So, yeah, that's a relief. Good games from my opponent. Brought a strategy I didn't expect. Executed it well. Punished me on every play, turn 1, or the first 2 or 3 turns. Punished me really hard game 1. That Will-O-Wisp was probably unforgivable. The Disable was alright, but the Will-O-Wisp into his Terrafire, that's just not something I can do. And I guess not bringing Zapdos once I realised he was going to be Torterra, but I didn't actually expect Torterra to be the focus. Anyway, I should have realised it was Trick Room earlier, probably. That was maybe another mistake. But I'm happy to have gotten a win. So yeah, we'll just try to keep the season going strong from here.